Salam, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you about making changes. And the thought that has often come up in my mind is make it better, but don't change anything. And, in our professional lives, in our personal lives, in our lives of working for our communities, working, in various endeavors, we have this notion of doing something without changing anything. And without that, there is no room for improvement, growth, or advancement, anything like that, better understanding, anything like that. And so I want to bring up this idea of make it better, but don't change anything. And, it often comes up everywhere in life. You go to the doctor, you feel sick, you don't feel good inside, you got some dizziness, you got some low energy, you got, your back hurts, whatever's happening. You go to the doctor and you say, hey, I've got all these symptoms. And the doctor says, well, we need to check your sleep. We need to check how much water you're getting. Are you exercising? Are you, resting enough? Are you working 80-hour weeks? What are you doing? And then we can check your blood level, all of this. And so after all of that, it turns out that there's some, changes the doctor wants you to make. He or she wants you to do something different than what you're doing right now. And you're like, isn't there a pill you could just give me? I want to keep my life exactly the way it is right now, except add this one little pill. And then everything will be magically better. I don't want to change anything. I don't really want to exercise. I really don't want to drink more water. I don't want to do anything you're saying. Just give me the pill. And so we have this attitude when we come to a doctor of make it better, but don't change anything. We go to the gym and we get a personal trainer or we get a coach or something. And we say, well, we want to get in shape or something like that. And they say, well, we're going to have to do these sit-ups and these pull-ups and these squats, and we're going to have to run, carry this heavy thing and take it over there. And there's all these exercises and we got to do them in circuit and make sure our heart level is up, our breathing is up and all of this. And it sounds like a whole lot of work. And we're just like, I thought I could just kind of, sit somewhere and do something minimal and maybe that would be it. But no, it turns out to really get strong and healthy, you have to do things. And so we went to the gym with this attitude of make it better, but don't change anything. And, we also, when we read a book or we go to a course or we go to a workshop, we go to a seminar or something, and they teach us some things and they say, we have to do this, you have to do that. And, we think to ourselves, I wish this was easier. I wish you were not asking me to do so many things. The self-help books has all these things, exercises it's wanting you to do, and you don't want to do any of it. And so we have this notion of we can change our lives and make things better without changing anything. By magic or something, by a pill or a wave of a wand or something. But it just, it never works like that. And, like sometimes if you go and, for mental health issues, some personal issues, you go see a therapist and therapist says, well, let's look at your patterns. Let's look at your family history. Let's see how this behavior, this thought pattern came up based on the past. And they say, well, this is how you can change that thought pattern. You can do this and do that and, change your thoughts, change your behavior, and you'll be in a different place if you practice that, if you stay on it. And you were kind of hoping it would be just a lot simpler. Where's my pill? Where's my magic wand? And so we have this notion of make it better, but don't change anything. Make this company better, but don't change anything in the company. Make this religious organization better, but don't change anything in this religious organization. Make this country better, but don't change anything in the country, right? Make this family better, but don't change anything in the family, right? Make my experience better, but don't change anything in my experience. So we have this idea, and there's a verse in the Quran that says, Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what is happening inside themselves. I'll repeat that. This is Allah in the Quran. Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what is happening inside themselves. So as we go through this series, as you read some of the blog posts, the podcasts, the newsletter, the videos and whatnot, you're going to get a lot of ideas. You're going to get a lot of practices. And if you don't do the practices, then, 5 blog posts in, 10, 5 videos in, 5 newsletters in, you'll say, this isn't really helping me. But remember, these are practices that you have to practice. These are ideas that you have to entertain in your mind. Maybe not accept or adopt them yet, but at least entertain in your mind. And so that 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 9 months from now, 12 months from now, you're in a better, stronger place because you did the work. You changed your inside so that the condition changes. So let's keep going and remember this. We cannot make it better without changing anything.